And welcome everybody. Just one spot left, and I will break it no matter what. How's everybody doing today? There we go. Derek grabbed two of the last three, so we're gonna be ready to roll. Um, I will probably give away randomly to you guys if the last spot hits. That's the way we're gonna do it. So good luck, everybody. There is a community spot, which right now is Riley Smith. So Riley Smith hits, it will be random to the other 30 spots. Oh, Dale, Riley Smith is the only thing that's available. That's a Vegas Golden Knights, I believe, with the Stanley Cup patch. If you want that, it's $5 if you wanted to grab that spot. It's up to you. I said, if not, we're just going to have it as a random for the room. So that's entirely up to you. 1 in 31 chances. So you want to take it? Okay, so that's Dale. Good, Dale. See, good, nice to see you. Saw you over in Big Al's room. Obviously, I hit the Jordan Cairo on Monday, but I did not hit the Josie that just came out tonight. So I didn't see who had that, but Dale C. There it is, Dale C. Just $5 to you. So you just got that to me whenever you have a chance. Of course, yeah, I know that, but like I said, obviously he's a fan favorite, no matter where he goes. He definitely didn't have a great season in New York this year, so he got sent back to Vegas, where they might make a cup run again. So he's, Stanley Cup champion in Vegas, and obviously he's going to look to make another run because they are a real good, deep team. So, yeah, just send it whenever you get a chance. No big deal. I'm not going to hold everybody up for that, but that was the last spot. Derek grabbed the other two. Derek grabbed the Alex Tuck, the Syracuse native playing for Buffalo, but that is a Vegas Golden Knights as well. So Vegas Golden Knights, there was no love for the Vegas Golden Knights today. So but those are the last two spots taken, or last three spots taken. And of course, Derek grabbed the other one, which was the Evander Kane San Jose Sharks. So there we go. Those are the last three. So they're all gone. So we're gonna break. So we're full. So don't everybody be worried about that. So yeah, so see if anybody wants to make their way over here. That's done watching over at Big Al's. I know he's doing tons of full size stuff. I didn't see if he did the helmet or saw the mini helmet. So that was a Babyface Assassin, Corey Perry white Ducks helmet, which was kind of cool, but I wasn't in that break. And then he has a bat, and he's doing a lot of helmets over at Big Al. So we'll see. So we're just going to break here. This is the last break until the double box on Sunday. So same thing next week. I got to do Tuesday and Wednesday again. So that might have affected some people's schedules. I don't like to throw everybody off, but Tuesday and Wednesday tonight is not usual for us. And then Tuesday, Wednesday next week as well. So make sure you get your schedules ready Tuesday and Wednesday. Of course, we'll be down to 28 and 27 boxes on next Tuesday and Wednesday, which is pretty crazy. Getting closer and closer to where we need to be for the reload. Obviously, 30 and 29 on Sunday's double box. So make sure you guys get your bids in there. The spots are live. I will end whatever hits tonight. I already ended what hit yesterday. Big Al hit the Jordan Cairo out of my box yesterday. So that is now not on eBay, but I will take down whatever hits tonight. I haven't adjusted the table there. It's still the same. We got 14 boxes off to the left on the shelves. They're over here still. And of course, we got the 5, 6, 7 in the front there. 5, 6, 7. So that's 18 still. And then we got 17. How's that working? 3, 6, 7, 7, 6, 13, and 18, and then 12. Oh, so it's just, I didn't adjust the stacks. It's actually 13 on the side here. So I was thinking, where's my math off? I thought I had 6, 6, and 2, but it's actually 6, 5, and 2 because the 71 hit. Now it was in the middle stack. So good luck. Like I said, not too many people in here yet. I'm sure I don't want to break too early because we had a decent crowd. Even though it took a little while to ramp up, some people obviously read the post and paid attention, and they were able to get in. We're missing a couple of our regulars, but let me see how many people we had total for this. Clean posts. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 maybe. So 13 actually. Yeah, it's pretty crowded group. Like I said, everybody's here and ready to roll. Let's see if anybody else is stopping by for the live. And everybody's got busy schedules, and not everybody's able to stop. And I'm not usually doing live on Wednesday, so I know some people. I know Ron's not able to make it because he's working, so he didn't have any claims today. It's nice to see you, Dale. We haven't seen you in the room in a while, so it's nice to see you back here. I'm always working on trying to get some Mavs stuff. It's been tough. Still trying to nail it down. I know. Lando is getting closer and closer. I know he's working with the AHL team, so he's trying to get back to playing. That'd be another injection of talent for that team. Brock Nelson was a brilliant move, bringing him in. Like, that team is just much deeper than they were. Obviously, you don't have the super shiny Rantanen on the team anymore. But when you bring in Netchis and who they bring in? They bring in Drury and Nelson. I think those three players definitely make them a much deadlier team. Obviously, we're looking at them and Cooch and McKinnon down to the wire. Cooch has like 5 less games played. I know he sat a couple, and I think they have 1 or 2 in hand. There's only 3 games left for McKinnon, so he's going to have to either pile up points or rest and give up the Art Ross. Obviously, he didn't have it last year. He still leading Cooch in assists. I think he's 84 to 82. Cooch got another one tonight, so it's pretty tight. Those guys have been back and forth pretty much all year. We'll see how it gets down to the wire. Obviously, Cooch just needs to play. He was missing. The point was he got a fighting major in the 3rd, and then of course Jake Gensel's sitting out tonight for some minor maintenance injury, slight injury, but he scored, I think, the last game they played. So hopefully he's healthy for the stretch. Just giving him a game off, I guess. But he's been essential. I think he's not going to get 40, but he's definitely in the 30s, maybe 39. He's close to 40. He's definitely in the 30s, and he's had a busy season. He might be 39. So that's pretty crazy. Him coming over and dropping right in, fitting perfectly. He's a 3 zones player, and he's been a great fit, especially in the power play. I know he's either first or second in the league in power play goals, so that's pretty amazing as well. So need him back. Obviously, they're fighting for seeding really in the East. Pete, thank you very much. That's good. Like I said, I'm not going to hold up the break for that, but just want to give everybody else a chance if they want to stop in here and check out the break. So we got about 6 people in here. I know we had, like I said, we got up to almost a dozen with the last couple claims. You grabbed the last spot. I know Derek's got a bunch of spots. Tim K, he wasn't home, but he grabbed the spot. A lot of 1-spotters tonight. I know James was a 1-spotter, and so he grabbed the Jacques Lemaire at the end. So there's a decent amount of 2-spotters, a couple 3-spotters, and a couple with a little bit more than that. Obviously, we got pretty good crowd. Big Al, Derek, James M, Mike H, CK, Sadiq, of course, grabbed the spots. Derek F, I already said him. And Thomas M, you got him. Tim K. Let me see. Nick F, he's a 1-spotter. He's got his spot. Good to see him. Dale C's on a spot. Jason M, of course, has a couple spots as well. So it's a good crowd. Good luck to everybody. Like I said, I don't root for or against anybody, and I know there's some great jerseys still up there. Lots of good older stuff. We're now down to, we have 3 singles. We need some sweaters. Yeah. We do have 3 single jersey runs. The 3 oldest. March, February. So they're only 3 jerseys from last year. All the other jerseys are 25. The January reload has 2 jerseys left in it. The February reload has 5. The March has 8. And now 13 in the April reload. Technically, this is the April reload, even though it was the last week of March, but this is the April reload. So it's the fact we only have 3 jerseys from 2024 is pretty crazy. We hit one of the last 2 from that run, and now there's 3 single jersey runs. So we'll see what comes out. Let's get going. I don't want to make you guys wait too long. I know there's a decent amount of games still on. We have some late games. Yeah, there are. There's 3 early games, and they're all tied. Toronto went to overtime with Tampa. Then we have 2 late games. definitely get a chance to watch them. Obviously, it's not great matchups because they're not. The first one is Calgary Anaheim, and neither of those teams are playoff bound. But St. Louis Edmonton is a fantastic other game. If anybody has the ability to watch the late games, I will be watching that with some interest because I would like to see. I haven't had a chance to watch St. Louis during their hot streak. Obviously, they just got that broken by Winnipeg, but there's a team that's been absolutely on fire their last 13 games. It's a good chance to watch them. So here we go. Toronto just won the game in overtime against Tampa. So I think they lose a point to Toronto there, which is important. These points are important, obviously, for seeding. Matthew Nyes is actually feasted on the Bolts. He got a hat trick with the overtime games or the overtime winner. So that's just what happens. I think he had 9 goals in 9 games before the overtime winner tonight. Completed his hat trick. So he's been an absolute force against Tampa, and he continued that tonight with the game winner in overtime. So, but Tampa will take that point. Every point's necessary. I don't know if they can. Toronto's been really hot, so I didn't think they have a chance to beat them for that seed. But obviously, you want to try to get into that third seed for the home ice, which is also important in the playoffs. So, but you don't want to risk your health. So, but obviously they're playing tough, and we'll see if as we get closer to who their opponent's going to be in the East. But let's get going with the box. So good luck, everybody. Let's get my randoms up here. Not going to wait too long. Let's get going with this. Like I said, we're off until Sunday, so make sure you guys get your bids in. Don't forget about it. Obviously, they're all live on eBay right now, and they will end, of course, Sunday afternoon. So with just 30 and just 29 boxes odds, you definitely want to get your wins this weekend, of course. So let's go here. Okay. As always, as usual, 5 or more is what we do with our boxes. Here they are, single boxes, 6, 95, and 3, 60, 95, and 3. And then just two boxes from the next round, the 18 and 26. And then there's 5, and then 8 and 13. So we're starting to work through them. We've hit their oldest or the highest 2 boxes. 76 and 77 are gone. We still have 95, which is our oldest box. So good luck, everybody. Let's see what we got tonight. 5 or more. Let's do it. 5 or more. 5. Just 5. Okay. Short amount of randoms. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. I don't know what that means. There's really no meaning to that. So 5 or more. 5 or more. We're just doing 5. Here we go. 5 times. 1. And that is 31 boxes. 2. 3, 4. And the box we're going to open tonight is going to be box number 73. 73 is a new box. It's probably think it's about 50-50. So it's 73, 31 boxes, 5 times box 73. Here we go. Okay. Box 73. Okay, there we go. 73 is sideways. 2 from that run in the last two days. So there we go. So good luck, everybody. Box 73. Get my list. I might make my notes before we crack this baby. 71 yesterday, 73 tonight. 73. Okay. Okay. Got my lists. See what we got in this run. Let me see different people. 1, 2, 5, 6. Almost everybody has a spot in here. Okay, here we go. Box 73 it is. Good luck, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate the continued support obviously we get into Sundays. You guys can have at it with the bids. And then we'll see what we bust on Sunday. So here we go. This is box 422 in Waffle Board Breaks 73. You know what? I'm telling you, look at this. Mike Bossy, New York Rangers jersey. Of course, not signed by Mike Bossy. Signed by 6 Stanley Cup champion New York Islanders, Butch Goring, John Tonelli, Dennis Potvin, Bob Nystrom, Brian Trottier, and Billy Smith. There we go. Obviously, 5 Stanley Cup champion New York Islanders. We have this back in here. Obviously, I know one of our regulars who was not here tonight, he did not have that, so somebody else has it. There it is. It's a CCM rep, just like a. There it is. Look at that. Obviously, in honor of Mike Bossy, passed away before this signing. There we go. Very, very nice. Mike Bossy. Obviously, that's what you're winning for. You're winning for those 6 autos. Absolutely stunning. Fantastic. We've had 2 winners of this. Such a beautiful. And their Stanley Cup champion. They probably had a signing. Put them all together. Obviously, PSA, COA, chess card in here as well. Clearly was a signing they had with the surviving members after Bossy passed away. There it is. PSA card matches the hollow. Congratulations. Let's see who had that. Somebody swooped in and grabbed that. That goes to Jason M. Congratulations, Jason M. Very, very, very nice hit. That's a beautiful, beautiful New York Islanders Stanley Cup champions. 4 straight Stanley Cup champions, 6 different New York Islanders. Billy Smith, Brian Trottier, Dennis Potvin. So those are Hall of Famers. Bob Nystrom, Butch Goring, and John Tonelli. Fantastic hit. Absolutely beautiful. Like I said, I mean, obviously, you feel bad, obviously, when people miss the breaks, but like I said, it's that's what happens. It does happen. So unfortunately, it's happened. But obviously, that is a beautiful hit for Jason M. Congratulations, sir. Absolutely beautiful. So that was 1 now. We're down to 30 for this weekend and 29. So make sure you guys get your bids in for Sunday. Fantastic. I'll make sure this gets in. We're going to be boxing stuff up, and I'll be mailing on Saturday. So thank you very much, guys. Really, really beautiful hit. Congratulations to you. Sorry for everybody, of course, that did not hit that. But now we're definitely going to be gunning for stuff on Sunday, and we'll have 2 boxes to open. So get ready for your bids, guys. I'll take that down from eBay so it cannot be bid on. I look forward to seeing everybody on Sunday. So congratulations again, Jason M. And can't wait to see what comes out Sunday. So hitting some monsters, guys. Hitting some monsters. Kairu yesterday, Bossy today. Thank you very much. I will see everybody on Sunday night. Take care, guys.